Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Have you guys been? I hope you guys have actually been fine. I've started out this new skincare routine, guys, that's really making my skin purge. In case you're wondering why, maybe I have a bit of mapundo. I guess that's making my skin purge a bit. But yeah, I think if it's purging, it's working. So if you guys see me next in the next 4 to 6 weeks with new skin hoodies, um, it's me. Also, we have new subscribers. If you're new, karibu sana, welcome to the family. My name is Michellemuchai. We are cool over here, we do everything. Today's story time is going to be my Kcse experience. I did Kcse in 2016, and if you guys don't know, 2016 was, I think, the first year where Matangi ruled, so we couldn't cheat. So I just want to give you guys a story time of how I found out that we actually could not cheat. Let's start. So I'm just going to fast forward to the night before the exam, or like a week before the exam. So generally our school used to read, so I knew I'm gonna get an A because I was like, imagine my effort, God's effort, and the leakage effort. Huh? Isn't that a genius, guys? Isn't that a genius? So I was like, what I'm gonna do is some subjects like chemistry, which I was always getting an E, I'm just gonna get a C. Okay, I don't want to be caught, because now if I get a B, my chemistry teacher is going to be like, roll up, roll up, that ain't her. She. So, but and let me tell you guys, I never used to read for chemistry also because I was doing 3 sciences. So I knew for a fact that only 2 sciences were gonna be picked. So I was already good. Okay, well, semi good at physics, and I was really good at bio. So I was like, well, I mean, all I have to do is practice on, those strategies. I had done the strategies already. So, me, it figured, I was like, chemistry, I just want to see, to supplies. I want to supply the community. I want to supply the community. So, I was like, I'm going to get a C. I was like, hey, things like math, I was good at math. So, I was like, things like math, A. Is that A plus? Teacher, is that A plus? There's no. I'm gonna settle for the A, it's okay. So I was like, English, those things. I was like, hey, is that an A? Okay, you guys, by the way, I've just realized, ignore my nails. I forgot to do them in. Anyway, so I was like, that's an A. I'm gonna surprise my community back at home. I'm gonna surprise them. So a week before the exam, we obviously had our phones. So a week before the exam, I'm chilled, like we're all chilled, we're all like, haha. Okay, it's not like, again, let me repeat, it's not that people were not reading, but people were not pushing the reading. Like we were reading how we're reading all through the year, which we were actually reading, But like there was no that unnecessary pressure because we knew we have backup. So it because time to, I remember, let me tell you guys, I remember this time I was just chilling, and then I texted a friend of mine who was in another school. So they were telling me the way they're reading hard, and I'm like, because I had just been sent for like the papers on my phone, so I knew we had the whole Kcse. Me, I'd already given everybody in my class because me, I was like, fuck it. So everybody in my class knew. So I had already written the questions down in Nine, and now we're just practicing. This is 1 week before the exam. Practice. Hey, one time I tell a friend of mine, oh, you're reading, let me send you the paper. Like, by the way, imagine me, I'm never stingy. So I was like, let me send you the papers that I've been told might come, or I'd been shot for it that might come. He's like, you might need to go back to your books now because we were given this paper like 2 months ago and it's fake. I said, So obviously those 2 weeks we went back to reading. Now I'm fast forwarding to the night before the exam. So the night before the exam, obviously we used to have these plugs who are lying to us. They're like, oh, like we have the results, we have the Kcse nini. Huh? I said mchana watalala usiku. Anyway, in short, like I was ready to stay up all night. So it figures like at the eve for the exam. So we read till 7. We're not allowed to carry our books to the dorm so that we get enough rest. Little did they know we were about to start the party. The party was starting. So we figure the dorm like at 7. The guy had said that they're gonna send us the papers like around 8. So around 8 figures and no signs of any paper. 10 figures, no signs of any paper. But before this, we had been told about this strange guy. You know, you guys, there's this new guy called Matiangi. You guys can't actually copy. We're like, these people, do they hear us or they know us? Do they hear us or they know us? So it just entered, the info entered this side. They said, our teachers are like, just read. You guys think you're going to get no. I'm like, whatever. You read then. Go to your house and read. Hey. So when it figures like 10, I'm realizing we don't have the papers. I'm starting to get a bit bamfuzzled because I remember the year before us was 2015, and let me tell you guys, if there's a year that cheated, was 2015. You guys, they just used to see the next paper on TV. Imagine when I watch news and then the news is headlining Kcse being cheated, and then you see, is that our biology paper there? And you've not even done it. So if there's a year that cheated proper, was 2015, and maybe all the years before that, but I don't know. So I'm starting to get a bit confusion by the fact that we still not received the papers, but I'm like, there's hope. So it's 10 p.m. it becomes 12 p.m. 12 a.m. we're still up, me and most people in my dorm. 1 a.m. no sign of a paper. I remember we're starting with math. 2 a.m. no sign of a paper. 2 a.m. was sent for a paper. I'm telling you, everybody woke up. Hey, people are coming in. Now I remember, because I was good at math, I decided, me and a friend of mine, I'm gonna do section A, section B, and teach people. So she was to do section. I start with section. I think I was to do section B, because I remember I'm not the one who started. So she started with section A. She taught us, and then section B I was gonna teach people. So I teach people. I'm a bit exhausted. Like I was like, if you don't know a question, just ask me. We need to master. I need everybody to get an A. So I'm like, if you don't know a question, let's ask every person who knows math. We were asking. I'm telling you, we had crammed the paper. Say paper. Okay. We finished the paper in like an hour. At 3, mind you, has anybody gotten an ounce of sleep? Nobody. At 3, another paper is sent. The text comes like, I think that was the wrong paper. Take this paper. We're like, I'm like, okay. So I'm telling you, we're not taking chances. Now, at this point, we had started panicking, thinking, okay, fine, maybe you can't actually cheat because what the hell is going on? But then the paper they sent for us like at 3:30, all the schools had received it and they were like, this is it. This is the paper. Hey, me, I'm telling my girl, come on. Here we come. Here we come. So we get the paper, we do it again. We're doing as in, hey, I do again the section B. I'm teaching everyone the questions I don't know. The people who know are helping me. Like I'm telling you, we are there for each other. Yeah. We do. Hey. So now it's time to so we do till like 5 a.m. Now 5 a.m. people have started waking up, because I think I don't know what time our exams used to start. I don't know if it was at 8, but at 5, like the matron even came, Kasap, she know we were up. We be all night. Hey, we're in goods. periods. We're taking breakfast like oh, I think even our teachers realized that bit too jolly. We are praying even when it's time for prayers. We're like, Amen. Amen. Man, I'm telling you, I had seen the A come through. The paper that we were doing had no diagram, by the way. Let me give you guys a bit of a PS. It had no diagram. The paper that we had been told is gonna come had no diagram. I had realized that, like those in the way section A, you can see a diagram, CG over what? Man, I really forgot math of something. There was no, and I realized, and I told these guys, by the way, if you're not good in diagrams, you chill, because there are no diagrams. Okay, it's time to enter the exam room. I enter the exam room, I sit down, you guys, I'm chilled, like everything is going fine. We put forward the papers, like, see, obviously the papers were coming, like, so yeah, I'm looking at my paper, and the first thing I notice is a diagram. That's it. Mind you guys, I was exhausted. I was so exhausted. I could feel my eyes shutting down. I could just feel my system shutting down. And something about math, like if you're in high school, don't do it when like you're tired. Everything goes, doesn't matter how smart you are, things disappear. Anyway, fast forward. So I look at the diagram, and I'm like, I'm seeing a diagram. So these guys are like, yeah, you guys can now start. I flip over my page like this, guys, please tell me why it's not the paper. I said, you guys, I'm telling you, I was like, I'm looking at everybody. So at this point, everybody in the exam room is like, we're all like trying to side eye each other, like we're in a bit of a mess. So yeah, that's it. All through, I'm telling you, we had hope. The next one's due was Kcse, which was the next. Something about that paper, you guys, let me tell you guys, it was as if it was karma. I did not do well in that paper because I had a mind block. I think I was exhausted, and let me tell you guys, I loved math and I was good at it. So when I'm telling you guys I had a mind block, I remember I was trying to divide 6 divide by 3, and I remember I wrote 3. And this is something I realized like after. So this has to be karma. But we lived. So yeah, that's how we found out we couldn't actually cheat. The next of the papers, I think we had hope in like another one, and then we just all gave up. Then we realized all the papers are coming from the past set papers. You guys remember? And then like we had this KMF, made familiar, nini. And again, I was like, God has said my A is not coming from cheating, it's coming from revising past papers. And you guys are still didn't get an A, and that really upsets me, because I really knew all the questions. Kwanza bio, you guys, bio came like almost the same questions that were tested in the past papers, and we were reading. I'm telling you, we were actually reading. I'm still so sad. I've never recovered. And those people who lied to us, why would they lie to us? Kwanza, I remember they were telling us that container ndo imewasili. I didn't even know what the hell container meant. Young and stupid. Don't be like me. Read. I love you guys. Black Lives Matter, and that's on period. Whose nails are those? They weren't mine. You guys are thinking those are my nails. Chill out. I've made my nails.